Well, it's still Saturday, August 28th, 2021. Just finished some pondering for what good it does me. I was thinking about how I'm sort of unrelatable is the nicest way to say a lot of things. Just because my difference in not only who I am to begin with and how I am to begin with, but also my experiences that have brought me to now, and how that has shaped the way I see things. I kind of like the way I see things. I see things askew. A little bit, I don't know, I just pay attention more. Maybe that's it. Or I just observe more. Maybe too much. Or maybe I just make mistakes. And I think I see things, and they're not there. Or I just make them up. And people sometimes play along. I don't know. But it certainly doesn't tend to work out in the long run. It doesn't seem like it. People go away, or I go away, or they lose interest, or I lose interest. I don't know. But that was one thing I always used to kind of worry about when it came to like relationships or whatever. It's like, I just don't think I'm that interesting. But then, yeah, who is interesting? And why are they interesting? And why do they think they're interesting? It's like, yeah, turns out I'm kind of interesting, despite myself, even though I lead pretty plain, very meager, kind of boring existence. But it's not to me. It might seem that way to anybody else looking in, but to me, this is why I don't get bored. I entertain myself. I find things to do. It's a lot. And that was the other thing I thought about today, was about, I was questioning, am I high maintenance or low maintenance as far as like being a person to know? I don't know. That depends on the day, and it depends on the person, I guess. What are they looking for, and what am I looking for, expectations-wise, or because if I have very low expectations for a person, whatever interaction, it's like, yeah, okay. Whereas if I'd like more that whole thing. So, anyway, I guess it depends. So, no, I guess I'm still battling with hurt feelings and rejection and not understanding the whys and the hows and the whens and the wheres and the what ifs and what happened and when. But all those things that I have no say in and no understanding of, because it wasn't, I'm not wrong. I'm just not right. That whole thing. I still believe. And maybe I just believe, the wrong thing for the right reasons. The very right reasons. Reasons I can feel good about. But I can still be totally wrong. So. Because they're just facts of the matter, and I can't ignore them. It's like there is no conversation. I'm not being talked to. Um, not in a way that I'm able to respond as articulately as I would like to be able to. This is like, should I just hang out, stay in this capacity, just while all this other stuff is going on? It's like, or should I, I guess I should meet other people, explore other avenues, go away, and I will find somebody else to write for, somebody else to talk to. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Trying to read minds is difficult. I don't have much experience with it. So, I mean, that's where my thinking is. It's like I see and I read. It's like, oh, it's like I don't think I'm supposed to think anything. I don't think I'm part of the picture. I think I'm just another random. Somebody who got casually picked up and followed along. And it's like, I had fun. Playing along, I guess. But it hurts too much, I think. It hurts me too much. It is too costly. And I don't think I can afford it. I play it enough. And there is no winner. So I'll just kind of hang out a little bit longer and see if anything reveals itself different. Because so far it just seems like and I don't understand it. It's like, and I don't like watching it. And it's just like, here we go again. Yes, yes, yes. So, and I was just one of those. So it's like, I was interesting for a while. So I had my time, and I'm still interesting, but the newness has worn off, and I'm not new anymore. So that's why I was like, in my own way, I was like, there's so many stories out there. Pick one. That's what I'm trying to do. So it turns out I can feel depths and ranges of feelings for a lot more people than what I ever thought. I thought, it's like, oh, well, there's going to be, some one person. And it's like, I don't think so. I think it's like my capacity is definitely expanded. Capacity and potential of depth and range. So it's not like, and I can't lose anything I never had to begin with. So there's that. It's like there was never anything that was, it still hurts to be rejected though. Just casually dismissed, disposed of. That's how, I can't help it. And it's like, in all the other things that I was reading into, it's like, oh, that might have been inspired by me, or those words sound familiar. I mean, that's just me reading myself into things. And it's like, I'm very flattering of myself, apparently. The ego on this one. How arrogant. But it is part of my personality, and I'm okay with that. So I try not to let it take over, though. And also, it turns out I'm a very jealous person. I don't think I try to keep it to myself. It's a secret, but it's maddening. And it's like I can't say anything. So I just, going away is, or just not paying attention. It's like, But I do have something going for me that nobody else does. I'm me. And that's usually just a curse. That's how it's always been. Oh good, I'm me. But hey, at least it's better than it used to be. It used to be I had no chance, no hope, no future, no understanding. I was just blindly flailing about in the dark, not understanding anything about why I was the way I am, and why I think the way I do, and why I see what I see, how I see it, and my perception of everything. I am not an anachronism. Well, I might be an anachronism, actually, but I'm getting into some phase of time where I can actually be present and share time and space with other people around me. Maybe. I haven't figured it out yet. Right now I'm trapped in this little screen. You know, this is where I exist. Everywhere outside of this, I don't know much about. It's scary out there. Have you seen out there? Well, I'll keep my eye on that. So, trying to remember my sense of humor as well. I will be okay. I will get over myself, as whatever that means to me. I don't have to like everything, and yeah, I will keep getting my feelings hurt as I continue to put my feelings out there. But, yeah. And no one is setting out, I don't believe, that no one is setting out intentionally to hurt my feelings, just like I don't set out to intentionally hurt other people, hurt their feelings. I know that I do, or am, the source, according to them, of hurt feelings. They attribute their emotional state to me, or my actions, or my lack of actions. And it's like, I never said I was going to do that. So how can I? So it's like I cannot be held responsible for things that I don't know about, I didn't say I was going to do, and I don't want to do. So, yeah, so it's like I can then there afford other people the same, you know, respect and privacy that they never agreed to anything. They didn't set out to have me feel this way. They probably don't want me to feel this way, and they didn't agree to anything. And yeah, so it's mine to deal with. So that's where the responsibility comes in. But that's where I lack in the raw experience, intelligence, and maturity. But I think at least recognizing that is a good thing. But it still doesn't help. It still hurts. So, that's my confession. One of thousands of how foolish I am at all times, and how I will continue to flail and flounder in foolishness forevermore. For it is my nature. And I'm okay with that. If it's something that I want, if it's something that I need, if it's something that I'm looking for, I will find it. And that is an eventuality. I just need to expose myself more, to other people, meet other people, diversify, find a way to meet people outside of recovery. I think I need to meet some more authentically autistic people. I think I need to seek them out, at least to try to network a little bit, find people that have difficulties like me communicating. I am not the only one. I need somebody to practice conversations with, because I know I'm not the only one. That's a fact. There are plenty of people, there's like 1% of the population or something like that suffer or struggle. Suffer? I don't know. But I know I put myself through a lot on a daily basis. That it doesn't get seen, I don't talk about it, but they're just the thoughts that are just... And I try to keep things in perspective and not dial it up and let it start to churn. And yeah. So this is me trying to deal with stuff. So and this is more than what I would have ever used to have done. I would have just, I don't know, probably would have just laid down and taken a nap. So at least, and it's like I'll never look at this ever again, but it'll just go into the archive, and it'll help bury other things that I need to have buried, and this one will just be on top. And hopefully I'll have others to bury this one. Maybe I'll have better news one day. Maybe I'll have exciting news. Maybe I'll have happy news. Maybe I'll smile. I smile. I smile quite a bit, actually. But not over anything in particular. Just things that... So, I would have liked to have been the one to produce that smile. That was my thought when I saw somebody say something. It's like, I'm not the one. I'm not the reason for that smile. I didn't create that smile. So that made me sad. I would have liked to have been the one that inspired that smile. I wonder if I ever inspired a smile. I probably did, but I just never saw it. There were smiles, not, hidden smiles that I never saw. Of course, there were probably hidden tears, too. Tears I never saw. Didn't even know about. Or do I just give myself more credit than what I think? I over-credit myself with the ability to create emotions in others. Or I don't know. Like I said, there's just so much that I just don't know. And I have no way to find out. And that hurts too, because I tried. I tried to find common ground and that sense of cooperation and what's that word? Concessions. Tried to find some concessions, but it didn't work. It was not wanted. So, there it is. Dead air. that's what I don't know, which is a lot. So, if I want something different, then it's up to me to find it or look for it or engage it and interact. The world is not going to come to me. I have to go to it. So, like the people out on the trail that I see that sometimes smile at me or wave or give me a curious look, it's like I have to be the one to make contact. So, I mean, there's opportunities and possibilities that I usually just pass up or pass by because I'm scared. I'm afraid because I'm, just being, different. I'm scared of myself, of other people seeing me, of them giving me that look. It starts out, oh, he's very interesting and charming and speaks well. And then it just quickly, it's like, oh, whoa, something's wrong with this one. And then I start getting treated differently, and it just goes downhill. So, and then I just get quiet. And then somebody else comes along, and they know how to talk. They're normal, and they can talk a person all over the place, get what they want. Whereas me, I'll just go quiet. I'll just go away. I'll watch from a distance, and then wander off. That's what happens. That's what history tells. I don't know about this time. I don't know about tomorrow. But from my experience, yeah, and it is sad, but, it's up to me. And that's encouraging. That is empowering. It is up to me. I do have a say in the matter. And it's like, if I feel I'm not getting what I would like, it's like it's either up to me to communicate, or if I feel like I cannot or I'm not permitted to communicate, then there's something wrong, and it isn't me, and it isn't them either. It's just not working. There's something missing, and that's just how it is. So I can accept it and let it be, or I can let it go. Oh. I haven't decided yet, but I'm working on it. My feelings change on a day-to-day basis. I'm mostly just keeping it to myself. I think it really doesn't matter too much, but it's good emotional experience for me. Everything is, because for the longest time I was just numb, dead to the world anyway. So in coming back to life, there's a learning curve, and I'm far behind the learning curve. I have next to no experience with anything. It's all new to me. So that's where I ask for patience and tolerance, as I'm trying to be patient and tolerant with myself. As I am trying, believe it or not, whatever it looks like, whatever it doesn't look like, I am trying. And it is hard. It doesn't feel like it should be, but it is. Maybe that's just part of it for me. my autisticity. It's part of my version of it that I get to live with. I don't know how it is for anybody else, what it looks like for anybody else. I have my own unique scattering of aptitudes, weaknesses and strengths, advantages and disadvantages, abilities. I won't say dis, because I don't think so. They're just different abilities. Some stronger than others. I can't say where mine are. But anyway, I wanted to record something yesterday, but I was too upset. So here I am today, a little bit more composed. It's like I wish I had good news. I wish I had happy news. I wish I was excited about something. But I am. I'm excited about life. I'm excited about living. I'm excited about tomorrow. Because tomorrow's another day. And that's kind of cool. And you know what? I don't know what happens tomorrow. I've set myself up today for a really, it could be a really good tomorrow. Because I did what I had to today, fulfilled my responsibilities, obligations, and commitments that I needed to, and feeling good about that. It sets me up for a better tomorrow, where I'm not resentful or guilt-ridden or too despairing about this, that, and the other. Because I really have no control over it anyway, so it's like, why should I feel bad about it? I've done exactly everything that I could possibly do, and I did it as well as I could possibly do it. I could do no more. No one's asking me to do anything. So, in recovery, well, that's a whole different matter, and I'm not too concerned about that. Maybe I'm supposed to, but no. They do not control me any longer. They do not hold me on strings. They never did. They were imaginary strings. I let myself be pulled and twisted and tugged and manipulated. No more. So, anyway, it's a good feeling. Just kind of, I'm not in charge of anything, but I do determine my own course, and I do have a say in the matter, so it's something. It might not be much, but it is something, and it feels okay. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I should go. And don't ask me why I'm whispering this entire time. I think it's because I think that my neighbor is over there, and I don't know how well the sound of my voice carries. So, this might just be an ASMR. So, anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. Should I wait for 30 minutes or should I go now?